What's up, guys? Today we're back with another video, and today what we have is this Blackout XTE monster truck car. It's a brushed car, 1/10 scale, ready to run. It has waterproof electronics, ready to run, 2.4 gigahertz radio, brushed motor, as I said, and has 4-wheel drive. So this here just goes over the specifications for the electronics. So I'm gonna try to focus it. If it focuses, well, okay. So the motor type is electric and brushed. Transmission has forward, reverse, 4-wheel drive. It's 440 millimeters in length. Width is 275 millimeters. The ride height is 145 millimeters without the body, because the body, as you can see, it goes a little bit below the wheelbase, I guess, or the tray that holds all the stuff. It's just a little bit, so it doesn't really make a difference. The wheelbase is 290 millimeters, so that's the distance between the wheels. And ground clearance is 40 millimeters. And yeah, the chassis type is plastic. The battery that it comes with is a 7.2 volt, 300 milliamp hour nickel metal hydrate with a charger. The speed control is a brushed ESC, which is waterproof, and it comes with 2.4 gigahertz radio system. I have purchased along with this a Castle Creations brushless motor, Sidewinder 3 a Sidewinder 3 ESC, which is brushless and is also waterproof. And I have also purchased a motor to go along with it that is brushless. So I'm going to do some upgrades to this truck and make it go faster than it can go. The truck also, by the way, goes about 30 miles per hour stock. So included is the 1/10 scale truck, and needed is 8AA batteries, and that just for the controller to power it. These are 3 different models you can get. They're all the same exact thing except the body. See, this was a red truck, this is a silver gray kind of SUV, and this is a blue truck. That is the only difference. It doesn't affect the car how it works at all. It's just how it looks. Everything else it works exactly the same. So as you can see, there's a check mark there. I have this red one, but I was hoping to get that one, but it doesn't really matter. It's the exact same car as they said it. It just the body looks different. That is the only difference. So yeah, it's the Blackout XTE red truck, and then there's the silver SUV and the blue truck. So yeah, so what I have is the red truck. So let's start getting, comes with that, and the shocks are also oil filled. Forgot to mention that. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for this. I'm going to take off the box and then meet you when I have the box off. So this is what it looks like when you take off the lid for the box. The car is covered in plastic wrap, and there's 2 cardboard things on the side, and that is holding the wheels. And in there is the battery, the radio, and the charger for the battery. So I'm going to get all this out, and then I'll meet you back. Alright, so I took it all out of the box, and I have the receiver right here with batteries completely in it. As you can see, if I press the on switch right here, it turns on. I don't know if it'll focus, but it says for the green light, G means full battery, red, or G is full battery, so that's green. Red is low. Red is low battery, and this light is green right now, so it has full battery. This light that is red right here, it's the power LED, just to show that the power is turned on. This will stay always red, and this one will change between red and green depending on the battery life on it. So this is the steering trim button right here. This right here is what is this? This is the throttle trim. And then, so this is how much, if the car drives by itself without you putting throttle, it just automatically starts moving forward. You can move this down or up. Left is down, right is up. And then this is the steering, it says D/R. That just basically means how much steering. So if you turn it all the way, it won't steer as much as if you turn it down. If you turn it all the way up, it will have full steering capacity. So that means, and then this is just a little flip cover thing right here. It also has a bind switch in the middle, and you can reverse the steering. So if you go forward, it usually turns right, but you can make it so if you turn this wheel forward, it turns left. This also makes it so if you usually pull the trigger down to go forward, but you can make it where you can push up to go forward if you want to do that. And so that's out of the way. This is the binding little binding plug right here, so you can bind your transmitter to your receiver if it's not already bound, which it should already be when you get it. This is the user manual specific to this truck, and this is an exploded view, so it shows every single part to this car. And yeah, so we'll get that out of the way and start the actual car. So I took the body off. I already have the pins put in here. The pins usually go over these little posts come out of the body, and then the pins go over to lock the body down. I already took the battery out. It's charging, and so these are the pins to hold down there's this little plastic beam right here to hold it down the battery. You can also, the battery comes with the Velcro strap around it, so you can Velcro the battery to this beam while it's held down for extra support. This right here is just a little support beam for the middle of the car, and you have these little kind of posts right here to hold the wires in. So this is the ESC power wire, and you can just put it down there and it'll get stuck in. I'm gonna take that out here. This is, as I said, the brushed version, so it has the brushed 550 motor in there with a heatsink already put around it, which is a nice feature. This is the ESC right here, on and off switch, and the receiver is right there. This is the little cover also for the receiver's wire antenna, I guess you would call it, and that is right there. So I'm just gonna leave this off for a second. So I put the antenna cover back on, and yeah, so this is the steering servos right here, left, right. It has oil-filled shocks, as I mentioned earlier, independent suspension, so every wheel has its own shock for suspension arm. This is the gearbox right here. Just take off these 4 screws and you'll open this, and I don't know, this is this also protects the drive shaft, by the way, because this is 4-wheel drive, so the drive shaft goes all across there. Yeah, this motor, as I said all that, and yeah, so it also has front bumpers and rear bumpers, so if you crash into a wall or something, the car doesn't get completely damaged. And yeah, so right here it says, like normal, this ESC is designed to be operated with a 7.2 volt nickel metal hydrate or a 7.4 volt LiPo battery, nothing more. So that's why I bought a replacement ESC and motor to make it a brushless setup. Operating on the ESC's recommended specifications could, with the incorrect battery type or higher voltage, can damage the ESC, cause a fire, and void the warranties that this car has. You can also register your car on on their website, redcatracing.com. It says it right there, www.redcatracing.com. And yeah, so it also says caution, this motor may be hot, because this motor, it can get really hot if it's been driving, so it can get really, really hot. That's why it also has a heat sink to disperse some of the heat through here. It doesn't do a world, well, it helps it, but it's still, the motor's going to be super duper hot, so that doesn't obviously just make it be cooled down. It helps, but it doesn't make it all the way cooled down. So I have plugged in the battery. It's not fully charged, but I just wanted to show you guys its power. Just a little bit of the features also when it's plugged in. So as you can see, the wheels are angled to the left right now. And as you can see, when I'm going to plug in the battery here with its banana plugs, it has one plug bigger than the other, as you can see. So easy to line up. The bigger one goes into the small, and the small goes into the big. So I'm just going to plug that in really quickly. Put it a little bit. And as you can see, okay, so I have it in. Right when I plug it in, I have the ESC already turned on, and these wheels, they angle automatically forward to try to help steering. So what I'm going to do first is turn on the radio, and then I'm going to turn on the ESC, and once I make those beeps, it's completely connected, and so I'm going to angle the wheels to the right, to the left, and it automatically wants to try to turn. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off actually really quick. So I'm going to turn the wheels to the left, and when I turn it on, you'll see that they want to angle forward, because this car has a feature, so when you're driving and it veers off to the side, it tries to keep in a straight direction, so as the best control capability. So I'm going to turn this on really quick. As you can see, the wheels just angled completely straight, and so if I turn, here, let me try to get a better hold on this. So I don't know if you saw that, but the wheels, they were trying to be completely as straight as possible. And you also got it to hear some of its power, how much power it has. So I'm going to put it on top of here. So I have it put on a tripod here, or not a tripod, but a little stand I made. Right there is the other replacement motor I have. So I just want to show you guys its full power. So I'm going to zoom out really quick. I'm going to start off, I'm going to push its box out of the way just in case. So I'm going to start off with, I'm not going to be talking while I do this, just to show you guys so you can hear its full power. And so here we go. And that was full throttle on forward, and now I'm going to show you guys reverse. So reverse does not have as much throttle as forward does. So now I'm going to show you its braking feature. So I'm going to push full throttle and then ease onto the brakes. I'm also going to try to put the controller in. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that because you won't be able to see the car. But so here we go. Just put on brakes, so that's why it stops so fast. And now I'm going to show you without the brakes. It takes a super long time to slow down, and I'm going to show you guys again. And this is with brakes. And it actually fell off its stand, so that's okay. And so I'm going to clean this up right here, put this on the desk. And yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one. And goodbye.